everybody. It is Wednesday at 3. Let me take this off for the moment so I can be with you. Today I really wanted to talk a little bit about the process at Ecologic. Because we're a recycling design studio, everything is really thought out along the way, and the system that I have created is a circular system. So what does that mean? That means that I take responsibility for all the used clothing and the material that I bring to the studio, and I figure out ways to utilize the tiniest little pieces. So I wanted to come and kind of show you a little bit about the trickle-down system and what we're working on. People ask me, oh, do you do a summer line? And I'm like, well, you know, it takes me all year to process the material and prepare for all the winter goodies that we have for you in the fall. So I do dabble in some of those things, but I definitely can't lose my focus in the spring, summer for beginning to make the components that are going to make all those wonderful hats and mittens that we are so well known for. So today I wanted to bring you to this table because these are mitten parts in the process that are happening. And before the mittens, the fabric is turned into mittens, our garments are deconstructed, and I want to show you this crazy little box. So these are all the little seams that come off each individual sweater that becomes our material. And I work with another artist that actually uses all of my deconstructed seams for the hair in her upcycled stuffed animals. So it's really great to know that these are not going in the trash. They are absolutely fabulous, and I'm always seeking out, whether it's myself or someone else, to utilize all this gorgeous cashmere we have here. The other part of the process is felting. And felting is a matter of heat, agitation, and that makes the fibers come together. So if I don't particularly like a material for the garments that I create, I will begin, you can probably see how thick and luscious this stuff is. It's pretty incredible. I begin to felt and manipulate the fabric to make material for my hats and mittens. Those are outerwear items, so I want them to be super thick so they can, you know, shed the water and keep you warm and the snow, and they do such a great job of that. Sometimes I have really cool patterns in here, and of course the patterns are always super rare, so looking for things like flecktones and patterns, polka dots, those are items that don't come along very often. So anyway, these are going to be turned into mittens right now, and before we turn them into mittens, we actually, as you can see on this table here, we cut a hat out of this previously, and so we're slowly trimming down the parts to become other things. This top part here I'm going to match up, and I'll be able to get a medium mitten out of. This bottom trim here is probably going to be in one of our berets in the future, and that's what makes up these special little elements. You know, there we go. See, that is actually a beret already, so I don't know if I've made it yet. I don't think so. That one is waiting for the fall. I saved that little detail. But I will use this trim for mittens and all kinds of stuff. So every little piece of fabric in this room is very precious to us, and that's all a part of our circular design system. So I wanted to really talk about this because we have Earth Day coming up. We also have the Smithsonian Craft Optimism show coming up, and I'm thrilled about participating in that, and just the fact that the Smithsonian has been able to find 100 artists that are committed to helping the environment through their work and inspiring people to be green and to think about, you know, how you're impacting the world, about your greenhouse gases. It's just all of those things, like how you consume, I'm absolutely thrilled to be a part of that group of artists. So I wanted to detail today a little bit about the process. So you can see these piles over here, and again, these are all identified by size, so when I am working on my next design project, I'm going to go in here and utilize all of these pieces. So it's this attention to detail that makes the work that we do at Ecologic so extra special. And it's what's really driven my passion for the last 25 years. And I'm so thankful to have a studio of incredible individuals, Grace and Sarah, and of course Victoria, who many of you talk to on the phone because she takes care of the studio when I'm not here. So I'm so thankful to have them, and of course my husband Charlie, to keep Ecologic vibrant and be able to give you the things that you need and give you a very special piece of sustainably made, eco-conscious work that is designed to stay in your closet for a long time. So as always on Wednesdays, I like to show you what we've been working on. So we're definitely making parts for the fall, but I have some really cute sweaters to show too. So those of you that love the Veronica, I have done some solid Veronicas, and we have a lot of prints on the website, but these are some new series of solids. I'm totally excited about them. They're very rare, of course, these colors. And then look out for some new V-neck sweaters. We have some fabulous ones. We have some light gray ones that we did in just such a classic color. So you want to look out for all of those. So last night I was lucky to be a host on Art Party and introduce 6 amazing artists. I know that we're going to be doing an art party with some of the artists that are presenting at the Smithsonian, so look out for that. That is a very special evening. Sign up for my email if you haven't done that already. We send something out each week. You get to know the products as soon as they're posted, and most importantly, these special events that are going to be happening throughout the year. We do know that most of our year is going to be virtual, except for this one in-person show that I'll be doing in Westchester. So it's all local. Definitely come find me in Troy, New York, because one of my missions is to make sure that there is a maker space here, a vibrant community of creators, and we are doing that on Sundays at the riverfront. And you can also find me downtown on Saturdays in front of Weathered Wood with a few of my friends and companions and peers in the community that are also makers. So we really want to be available and celebrate all the incredible creative people in our region. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I look forward to talking to you next week. Next week we're going to be getting ready for the opening of Craft Optimism, so put it on your calendar, and I cannot wait to show you the work that I have created for the show. All right, have a good week, you guys. Bye.